when that comes up.
Yeah.
He said after we're done sweeping, let's talk about it, because the sweeper's doing such a poor job out there that leaves tracks where, well, you've seen them on the streets. And so he wanted to talk about the sweeper.
Okay. Perfect.
We are ready to start doing, taking the tar wagon out and starting to fix the streets. But I am gonna need to get more tar. I do have some up there, but certainly not enough to do what we need to do. Can I go out for quotes on tar?
Sure.
Okay. And black dirt?
Yeah.
Okay. And just in case anybody is up early in the morning, we've been sending out our mowers at 6 in the morning to try to beat the heat. So if you see a mower out at 6 in the morning, why aren't they starting at 7? We're doing that to kind of stagger the temperatures. This week were really hot, and so we brought them in early and get them out early. So
Good idea.
I think one suggestion for the mowers, when they're doing the entrances, have them not blow the grass across the roads.
what happened on the entrance?
When they're doing like the far entrance out here by the, right at 169,
Yeah,
they blew all the clippings out onto the tar.
he did. I'll talk to him about that.
Just,
That's not
it's a safety
bikes.
thing, the bikes and stuff. And it looks like crap because there's pop cans and stuff that get going onto this road.
I'll talk to him. If we have to blow it, if he has to push it out there, we'll blow it with the leaf blower.
Yeah, push it, get the clippings off at least,
Yep.
off the tar. Otherwise it'll look nice.
I will talk to him about that. Not a problem. That's what I have, unless you have any questions for me.
I got a question from some people that live down there by the, in Keeatin, where we had that, where it flooded out
Mhm.
a year or two ago. They would like wonder if you guys in the fire department could burn that ditch. From behind, it comes down the highway by the bridge. There's that ditch that goes towards your place up that way. It's bad. I think it would help if they could burn it to the ground. And all
You'll lose all those trees.
Huh?
You'll lose all those trees.
You
Well,
mean bad as far as holding water?
it's
Or
holding water back.
Can't they dredge it with go in and clean it
I
up
don't
with
think
the
we have
backhoe or anything?
Anything we could dredge it with. And
And
then
right now, the DNR ain't gonna give you a permit.
No.
Burn.
no,
Nothing.
there's cables all over. So you can't dig with anything in there. It's actually the state's problem, but it's our people that keep getting flooded out down there. So yeah, right now is a bad time, I guess, but
There's no way
those
you're
little
getting a
trees that are there,
Might have to go in there by foot with weed whips and stuff and cut it.
yeah.
Chainsaws, weed whips, rakes.
We'll take a ride and go look at it, Jim, see what you think on it. Maybe that's a better idea.
I know, we talked earlier down there, maybe next year, next spring, maybe we can burn up behind the ballpark. Like up towards the Longyear side, in between there.
That's Keeatin.
Yeah, that hasn't been done for a long time, but it's thick under there. But certainly not today. That's not gonna be a good time to be.
You ain't burning nothing this year.
That's all I have.
Mayor,
Yes.
I just want to say, wow, awesome. Thank you.
The crews-
This
crews
list
doing
is unbelievable, and you've only been here 2 weeks. So you've really done a great job, and
work. That's your crew.
yeah, thank you.
They're doing good work.
Awesome. I just had a couple questions on a few things.
Yes.
So I have, Mr. Levine is on the school board. Maybe he could give us an answer on the basketball courts and then the playground. Is the school planning on donating the playground or selling it to the city?
Well, last I heard, we were gonna donate it, but you know
Okay.
how that goes. We're not there yet,
Okay,
as far as making decisions on that. Once the school's empty and we move into the other school, then we'll know where we're going.
okay. So basically that equipment is what we had talked about before would go up to where that dinosaur park is. So that equipment would get removed and the playground would then be moved up there. So just for future reference.
Use those.
My thinking
basketball
was
courts,
if
so like the
we,
basketball court.
What?
We could use the backboards and stuff that are
Yeah.
up at the school,
Yeah,
at the
so
court
everything.
behind
would
the
be- Yeah,
fire hall, instead
Mhm.
of buying new ones.
I don't think those are gonna be interchangeable,
oh,
because
They're
of the
different.
ones up there are adjustable for
Oh,
height.
gotcha.
So I'm willing to bet, I mean, I haven't looked at them to know that, but I'm willing to bet because those are adjustable boards, they're gonna be different.
okay.
To me, my thinking was, if they're gonna leave the park the way it is, maybe we take our basketball nets out and leave that, they park in there during the day when they pick up their kids and stuff, maybe we put snow there in the winter.
Mhm.
You know, I don't know that we need 8 nets. you
Right,
know, Right across the street from each other.
okay. Okay, see the other thing, let's see what else I have. Just on the summer help now, or, when are they starting exactly? June?
So we have, Mike Suzik is working now doing grass mowing. And I guess I have to work with Beth to know when, summer help is gonna start. I don't know when that is.
We have one girl that can come next week if we need her, and the others I haven't heard from just yet, but we'll follow up. School, they're usually the school is out, and we have a couple weeks yet.
So the only question I have on that, and I bring this up all the time, is the, safety training. And that is scheduled, right, Beth,
Mhm.
for June something, I think?
I think he's coming the first week of June.
First week of June. Okay, so for aware, right to know, and bloodborne pathogens, whoever needs all that. Okay. And then mowing, you're aware that we have to do the trails on both sides, okay?
Yep.
And then how about the baseball field when Little League starts? Do we have a plan for doing the bases and grading the field and doing that? Has Keeatin talked about to do that?
I haven't got that far yet.
Okay,
But I appreciate it being on my radar now versus
yeah,
later.
so, okay.
We'll
Yeah,
start
and
working on it.
they just do squirts and Little League T-ball and stuff.
We did
So,
we went out there and dragged the field.
Okay.
And we've done some stuff down there, but
okay. I know the college has been using it for pitching practice and stuff, but once the Little League starts, then they're usually using that. And that's all I have. So thank you to you and your crew for doing a great job. Awesome.
Put the fence back up for Lily.
You don't have to, 'cause they only use the snowfield.
I'll just give you a heads up that they're gonna come in and do some work on the fire department with the block. He was supposed to be here this week, but he's delayed a couple of weeks, so.
okay,
And then they'll also be doing a new range corners will be doing.
okay. Do you need anything from us as far as,
No, they'll handle all of
Okay.
it, so. Just want to get on your radar that that's being taken care of, so you don't have to put it on your list of when you're going around.
I'd like to have myself and Rob go in there and make sure that, like what we have at the library doesn't happen over there. The drains are set at the right height and kind of inspect it, make sure it's being done right for you.
So we had the drains done,
I will come down.
not last winter, the winter before, because we had a water leak in there. So the drains have been done as well, and then that's, so, but yeah, I can meet you up there anytime.
No, Rob knows, we'll go up and make sure, it's better to catch them while they're there and then we can make sure that
Yep.
the roof meets the drain and water goes where it's supposed to go and not where it's not
Sure.
supposed to.
Right. Appreciate it.
No worries, chief.
There's, I just got one thing, I'm sure it's falling off your list. Prior to the list, prior to you get there, we got that new, beautiful new sign out on the highway.
Up in the center entrance,
Yeah. The old Keeatin sign.
Yep.
When you're heading westbound, the Keeatin sign was supposed to be taken down so you can see it. just so we can get it on the radar.
And it's still there?
Yes, it's still there.
Is that a for sure? Was that something
That's,
There was, there
Keatin
was a
said?
directive.
there was a directive to
They
remove
removed
that
it.
sign.
Yeah, it was supposed to be removed, yeah. The old one.
I think.
They didn't want it.
Okay.
UTAC didn't want
We'll take care of that.
So, when you got time, take it out.
We'll take care of it. That's not gonna be a
Something
big
to get on your list.
Just one other thing on the sweeping. So we bill Keeatin for those hours, so just coordinate with Beth on how many hours you're out there.
She and I talked today about that, so
Perfect.
we're all set.
I guess I'll make a motion for you to obtain quotes on the garbage cans for the poles.
And
Tar
and the two fixed. There's
and
the ones for the poles.
yep,
And
and then
the
the two fixed ones, okay, all the garbage cans you need, whatever, and then the tar and black dirt,
Yes,
is that it?
yes.
And the flagpole. Flagpole.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about maybe trying to see if we could get Jericho
Yeah.
Gambling, maybe to help with that.
We still need quotes, so.
Okay.
Then we can go to them and say we need X amount of dollars.
How about the hydrant as well?
Do we want to do that now, or
Oh, I don't care.
it doesn't matter if you want to get quotes for the hydrant too, then I'll amend my motion for that. And the flagpole.
Okay.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
Awesome job.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay, I have something to talk about. We have our citywide pickup Friday and Saturday. We need volunteers, so anybody watching, you have a little help. If you could come down and help out a little bit, couple hours, you don't have to be there all day. And, we'll make it successful. So on Friday, it'll be from 10 o'clock until, say, 5 o'clock, and then, on Saturday, it'll be from 9 o'clock till all the dumpsters are full, and then we're done. So if anybody's not doing anything, come on out and help us.
9 to 4 or the
4.
dumpsters.
And then, are people just bringing the stuff down there again like before? Okay, no pickup around town, okay,
All your own stuff.
everyone home, okay.
Mayor Levine, I did notice, looking through social media that people were questioning why we're not doing the week-long event again.
I thought we were.
I mean,
No, what they're talking about is when the county funded it, we
Yeah.
had
Oh, I
dumpsters
see.
from Monday to Saturday. Yeah.
But we are doing the brush pickup
for the week,
this
yeah.
week, okay.
Just wanted to acknowledge that was a one-time thing through the city, because, or through the city was
We did it 2
collaborating with
years.
the county, and that's where the funding for that came, and they don't have that funding any longer, and that's why the city is not able to do that extensive citywide cleanup. And it's been reduced to 2 days, and you have to bring the stuff to the laundry park. Did you have some other stuff?
I think it's Chris. You're on, Chris.
Oh.
Sorry.
Waiting to go after that. It's fine. I was gonna touch on
It's okay.
the citywide cleanup too. I'll come in Saturday and help you out.
Oh, great.
So I'll be there, and I'll be around on Friday too, so. And I, with light, I gave you your packet, I gave you my little list of areas I'm targeting. I already had some success with some of the properties already, and I've been going, trying to hit them all door to door, face to face, telling them, make sure they know about this, to get stuff down there, and some people are, a couple of the properties, yeah, well, they wanted to know when it was, and they're waiting for it, so they're loaded up and kind of ready to go. And I've been cruising the alleys, and I see, I think, the same with some other people that I haven't talked to, because I see a lot of trailers and pickups with mattresses and that kind of stuff, junk loaded up, that I think they're waiting for it, so hopefully we have a good turnout. And, I think I touched on it in parentheses on my, letter there. The properties on the south end of Fifth Street, or Second Street, and one on the north end are kind of my two big concerns this year, that always is. But I've been in touch with the county about both of them, so the one down there, I mean, that whole block is probably my biggest concern this year. But the one on the end, that guy had the city shut the power off and he's done, and it's in tax forfeiture now. That's when I brought it up to Councilor Mars about, I reached out to the county and I'm waiting to hear, I did hear back from them and they're gonna give me the status of what the plans are with these properties, because I think this one up here, it's 6 years delinquent in taxes, and that one should be in forfeiture too, which is what that lease land is tricky on what they wanna do with it. But, that lease, the ownership is not in limbo like it was with this one, and so I think we might be able to do something with this one. I even mentioned finally that AEOA buys tax forfeited properties to rehab them and sell them to, as affordable homes to families that can use them, kind of like Habitat for Humanity. I don't know if you found anything out about that,
So right now, we're kind of in a standstill, just based on,
federal stuff.
yep, what our weatherization department was cut for a little bit, and now we're just kind of waiting, so, things are, I know they have 4 properties identified that they wanted to purchase and do something with, and, so, I know we're at a standstill right now, so, as I find out more information, I'll relay it and keep it on the radar, that it's a possibility over here, so.
Sure, and with that one being in tax forfeit, I mean, technically, at least the county's supposed to mow along. So that's the big concern with both these properties, just not too much that one, but that one's like right on the parade route and everyone sees it. And
Have you contacted the county about it?
yes.
And
Yes.
are they going to take care of it, or?
I sent the email with the parcel numbers and the status of them, and she was like, oh, okay, I'll get back to you and see what the plans are with this, and I'm waiting.
Okay.
So at least to get I mean, I'll give the guy credit that did live there. He did clean that place up. He got rid of, there's just one old car there. He got rid of a lot of the junk and trimmed up the brush and was cutting the grass towards the end of the year, but now there's nobody there. So whether, hopefully the county will take care of it since it's their property, but yeah, keeping that mobile will be a big concern. But that's what I got so far for that. And, Jim, he helped me out today. We got the cameras at O'Brien. They're online, ready to go, but then it started to storm and thunder and lightning, so we didn't want to go with the bucket truck. But we should be good to go here on our next day. It should be working, functioning, and everything. And, looks good for that too. So we've been brainstorming about stuff out there. I also have signs that say security cameras in use, 4 of them throughout the property. So hopefully we won't have any vandalism problems for our nice new pier and building out there. So.
Very good. Mayor Levine,
Yes.
this week is recognition for fallen police officers, and Chris was kind enough to write a little segment on an officer that you had here in the city of Keewatin. Could you touch base on that? We're gonna.
Sure, every week in May is National Police Week, and 15th is National Police Law Enforcement Memorial Day. And, Officer Don Mayerly died in the line of duty in 1977 after pursuing a robbery suspect, and he caught him and got him back to the old drunk tank and PD, and he collapsed and died of a heart attack after chasing him. His widow continued to live here in town up until when I started, and it was very nice. He made a nice donation to the department when she did move away. And, every 15th of May, we recognize nationally people that passed away in the line of duty. And a lot of people don't know that Keewatin had an officer die in the line of duty. Older folks and guys that have been here forever know about Don. But yes, he was the assistant chief, and he caught a robber suspect and suffered a heart attack. And 15th, we take time to remember all those that gave their lives in the line of duty. And we just want to remember and let Mr. Mayerly know wherever he is now and his family, that we will never forget about him.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything that you do.
You bet. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, sir.
As we're running a little short on time here, so I just want to let everybody know, I lived through Clerks Academy, 2nd year, and have some additional studying to do. I had to come back early, but ask me some questions and I can educate you. And then the Nashwauk Area Community Fund sent us a letter and they're looking for a $100 donation to have the city of Keewatin advertise on the back of a shirt. And I need a motion to donate this $100 to have the city advertise City of Keewatin on the back of the t-shirt for running in the race on the 4th of July.
The Red Rock Run.
So if the council would approve that, great. If you want to.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, thank you.
Support. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
I do now.
I stand.
Yeah, can I do, so I'd like permission to apply for, to the Eagles for, new wildland gear. Our bags are 20+ years old, they're leaking, and we send them in the truck and they're not even made with the liners anymore. I called the, DNR cache and, talked to Jay over there and he said that they're going back to the old canvas style, so, I'll put together a quote and get it to the Eagles if I get permission to do that, but, I was told to put in a letter and, whatever the Eagles donates, the auxiliary will donate, will match, so.
I'll make a motion. Go for the wildland here.
I'll support. With an amendment
Thank you.
to approve the unwritten resolution to apply for and accept the funds.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Roll call. Counselor Morris,
Abstain.
Counselor Strand,
Yes.
Mayor Levine,
Yes.
Counselor Levine,
Yes.
Counselor Strand. Counselor Nash. I'm sorry. I apologize.
He said abstain.
Thank you.
Get an answer for going by the route.
We'll go to closed session.
Okay, at this time, you usually read. Okay.
All right, 11:1, discussion of labor negotiations regarding ASME contracts. This meeting will be a closed session per state statute 13D.03 subdivision 2A. And 11.2.
Yep.
11.2, legal allegation. This portion of the meeting will be closed under attorney-client privilege per statute 13D.05 subdivision 3B.
I'll make a motion to recess the regular meeting to go to the closed session.
I'll support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you all for coming.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Thank you.
And Mickey, on that train.